videos up. We're very, very happy to have that up. Hello, Mr. Reshi. How are you? Coom Lord, I see you hanging out there. Make sure that you guys are going and checking out the YouTube video and retweeting the tweet, putting your screenshots that exist there. What is the command for the retweet? I just made it. YouTube. It's just giveaway. That's it. Okay. We have a giveaway. There we go. Exclamation point giveaway. Don't forget your exclamation point plays in the chat for your marbles. We will run marbles today. Looks like almost like a golf course today. Fantastic. And with that, we're going to get started. Hope everybody's doing well. Thank you, Reshi. So we went out and drafted 5 new decks for Arena. So we pre-drafted today. The number beside the name is how many quantum shifts they have. So we ended up with only 2 decks with quantum shift. So we'll see how that goes. I need something for that. That's a great idea. Hold on 2 seconds. Elemental Warfare release. I need to adjust one command. Actually, we'll just make a whole new one. We'll do exclamation point EW for the Elemental Warfare release on August 1, 2024. And then we will link off the web page for that. Bam. Let's go here. Copy. Go up here. We will smash this in here, and I am even going to go a step further. So now then, have you been testing a lot, Miles? I have. There we go. Bam. There's that. That's number 1. 2. I've got a graphic I'm going to put in. I have been doing a fair amount of testing myself. I wouldn't say fatigue, but I've definitely been testing. I've been doing a ton of recording and try to get this graphic in here. Getting things ready to go for the release. I'm super excited about this. I wish I had a different overlay. Oh, let me mute Reshi's video. What do we got here? Oh yeah, yeah. The stuff that you've been doing is kind of crazy. Absolutely. What turn is that, Reshi? It's pretty nasty. It's pretty neat. Oh, 9. Okay, that's all right. Yo, what's up, Coom? Oh, did you want in on the video too? Have Reshi send it to you. It looks pretty cool. So I've had some pretty good explosions around turn 4, I would say. Oh, you watched it too? I I think when we do, Boss and I are going to do some gameplay a little later in the week. I think that's going to come out, and you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised with what I cooked up. You know me and my water love, so I've cooked up quite the brew here. Um, I'm super excited about the set. I need an overlay for Elemental Warfare. Huh. I at least want to crop in a graphic. Let me see if I can do that real quick. Can you, I might be able to do it with an overlay that I already have. Yeah, let me see if I can do this. I'm gonna do something here. No, I don't want it to look that way. So picky about this being exactly right. Okay. So let me save this as, save this to the desktop. About to crop in a graphic for the release just so that I have it up there. Let's add a new image, add a source, add a new source instead, EW release. So, desktop. Bam. You guys tell me how this looks. I'm going to flip it over now. That should be much better. How's everybody doing out there? Hey, for anybody that's just stopping by, please, exclamation point play in the chat to get your marble on the track. Don't forget, Elemental Warfare comes out in just a little over 8 days. I believe we're right at 8 days now. It's going to be a huge, maybe 7 days. I don't remember how many days are in this month. We're going to have a huge so I'm trying to send a message. I'm getting messages everywhere. We're going to have a huge release. Ooh, music was too loud. Thank you, Reshi. See if this is better. Better. Make sure we're running off the right microphone. We are. Okay. Let me know if that's better, Reshi. All right. I have people asking me for hand cache, so I'm trying to make sure that I get that out. Multiple people here. Let's do this and this. And that has been done. I will let him know. All right, fantastic. So make sure you go on and checking out the YouTube video, check out the Discord channel. If you haven't seen my latest tweet, exclamation point giveaway, I'm going to give away a bunch of starter packs for everybody that likes the video and takes a screenshot, post it underneath the tweet. Obviously, like and retweet the video. But that entry is going to get you entered into a giveaway. I'm going to give away a 6-pack bundle of Elemental Warfare to one random person out there that goes and retweets any of the videos that come out this week. So we're going to do it for every single video. They'll all get put into one pool, and I'm going to give away a 6-pack bundle. See if we can get us a game going with 0 quantum shifters. I have no idea what's in this deck. Our hand is funky here. Hello, AYC. Let's get things around. Hey, you took a mulligan, eh? Okay, I see you. Zap you. My hand is really, really, really weird. Really, really, really weird. I zap you again. I don't play the Jingo because I have no use to play the Jingo at the moment. She's going to 3 here. He accelerated to 3, gets a Florodon. That's interesting. So if we hit the pump, we can just bounce it back to his hand. We did not hit it. That's unfortunate. If we would have hit the Zapicide, we probably could. I guess I could have attacked the Lily. It would have been better that way. That was good. I don't like any of these options. None of those options are fun. So we drafted 5 arena decks. We're going to play all 5 arena decks, and we're going to go in the order of the number of quantum shifts I have and see how many wins we can come up with this week. The Aldrich looks really nice for anybody that isn't playing or hasn't played. I'd like to save the Brumella here. Still not in the business of playing Majingo yet. How's everybody doing out there? Everybody excited? I am like thrilled to death about Elemental Warfare. I am in the process of trying to make preparations to get everything set up. Like day 1, as soon as release, is going to be yes. I haven't been sleeping early. I've been up most of the nights. I'm making some tons of content that I'm trying to get out. So we'll kind of see, I guess, how that works out. I feel like Brumellaing the Snow Cub back to his hand, but then we don't really have any good ways to deal with it later. I could have also played the Brumella and get my Pyrowood back and play it again. I don't know if I like that idea either. I'm probably just better off making sure things die here. I'm gonna put the Blizzard back in my hand. Try to keep this board cleared down and try to get some pressure on his life total. He's moving to 6. I'll be moving to 7 this upcoming turn. We get swept there, which is fine. At least I got the Icicle out of there. And it's not fine, but it's not the end of the world either. So we're moving to 7, and our hand does not line up well for 7. All of these 4s. We're going to get the Jingo down. I guess just so that he can't get a free trade there. See how that goes. How is everybody doing? You've said have been sleeping early so that things will go by faster. Well, that's neat. I really just kind of wish the days would go by faster. I'm preparing, trying to get stuff ready. I'm working on trying to see what I can do about shards and promos. I'm trying to get last minute, the Astros just sold out. I'm trying to get last minute bubbies, things of that nature. I am sending hand cash out for IMX at the moment. Speaking of which, I need to tackle that. Perfect trade out there. That worked out, I think, the best for me. I don't like the Lumio. We're very quickly falling behind here. This is definitely a two-turn play here. I gotta freeze somebody and I gotta bonk them for 4. I don't know who that is to be. I could just play the Voldrake here too. Let's play this and see what happens first. Okay. It's not particularly what I wanted to see. 7 and 6 is 13, 18. It's going to put us to 10. We're getting very dangerous to dying to a world of things. You got 40 Astros. Yeah, so Boss and I have kind of been pooling resources a little bit. I think he's got a ton of Astros, like 50 or 60 or something crazy like that. And he's got a bunch of Bubbies as well. I'm working on Bubbies. I got a bunch of Straw Bashes and Pukies. Well, this is going about as bad as you could imagine here. We need a sweeper, and we need it now. Not good. I asked for a sweeper, we got a sweeper. So if we do that, what does the world look like? That's the question. And if we play it first, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items are going to die. This thing is going to get massive, and I'm going to have no way to deal with it. So I have no choice but to pray. Man, the numbers don't add up. I guess I just do this. And actually, that worked out, I think, for the best. I hope that this kills. It did. Oof. Wow. Talk about a top deck, guys. Holy moly. We may not win this game, but we just absolutely cleared the board in the best way possible. And we have a chance to get this Madeline down and come back into this game. That is not fun. I now have to kill this guy twice. Light of Aldrich is not what I wanted to see, but we did top deck the sweeper. That was what we were looking for. What a sweeper, guys. Holy moly. We go to 1. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Okay, so the Lily really helps here. I can get Madeline down, I can play Lily here, and I can just bonk. Okay, well, good luck. Here we go. Let's hope he didn't find something that he can hit me with. Oh, Glinkstein. I got a Necrolich I can never play. Never, ever play. He's going to Glinkstein me again? Okay, sure. You got it, my guy. Well, that was unfortunate. Pukie. I'm dying to so many things right now. This is not good. I have to keep his board cleared every turn. And with him on 9 mana, he's Glinkstein, plus. Oh, wow. That thing is huge. Huge. Can we kill it? 6, 10. No. I think the answer is no. It's 19. We can kill it. But then we can't kill this. It's not good. Can we kill him? 6, 10, 12, 17. No. If we hadn't flipped this, we might have been okay. Because we would add 8, 13, 17. No, we would have, yeah. And then we could have attacked here, I guess, and hit both of those. We still would have been behind. All right, GG. I don't think there's much we can do. We're gonna play this though. We're gonna trade here. We're gonna bonk it. We'll ship it. That's it. Yeah, it was very close. I couldn't stabilize fast enough, right? I gotta stabilize them, guys. Gotta stabilize them. Well, that was tough. Exclamation point play. Get them in the chat. Get them in the chat. I'm okay with this. Just 0 turn 1 plays, I think, other than Zapicide in my deck. In theory, these decks should get worse to better. Just time walking. Try to be aggressive. I can play the Finny and kill it, and then hit him for 8 this next turn if he replays the Comedy. He does not. He plays the Thomp instead. Okay. I see you. So, just do this. And keep battling. This Ice Eagle does not line up well with Fungaroth. It's not very fun. Sure. You got it, my guy. Just do it all. Do it all. Huh. He's got a ton of ones here. It's great. Try to keep the Vol Dragon alive. So much for that, yeah. Seems good, sir. You got it. Internet. Just keep the board clean. The later we go into the game, probably the better for me. Spikeron, Floridon. I do not like that, Sam I am. Do not like these green eggs and ham. Got a Ooga Chief, so we're good for at least 8 damage. He's at a virtual 28. He'll gain 3 back from the regrow eventually. Aethernar. Uh-oh. We're going to Forgeron? We are. Wow, and he hit the 50-50 shot there. That was about as bad as things could have went for me. On a scale of 1 to bad, that was pretty bad. I'd like to get some play with that next turn, so... Wow, and he gets it perfectly to hit the Necrolich and to Hydroblast it, which is super frustrating. Get him some turdies over there. Keeping him within sweeper range. I don't think my deck's got enough top end. Singularity. That is not good for us. Nice. Lucky Inferno Massive. Bonk. Little territories action. Okay. Well, this is the worst of my draft decks, so I guess I couldn't expect much else. Now I see why people draft and retire their decks. Oh yeah, we're super dead, right? Yeah, okay. Cool beans. We'll move on to the next one. What's new? Don't remember what's in most of these, but they're all decent. I think the other four are fairly fine. So might have to mulligan here. I don't have a play until super late. 2, 3, 4, 4. I'll get rid of Hinchhonk. Let's go, Big Diesel. We accelerate because we have another turn 2 play for turn 2. So, and that's fine. I was probably better to play the bog. It's always the decision point to be made. We lose a little bit of value, but he's on 4 already. We're going to 4. It's a big territories. Okay. Thump probably dies here. I'd like to find an angle to get this cream puff down. It would be real good. Reflectosaur. That's not good. Not good at all. I don't want to give him too much value here. I mean, my whole board is gone. He's going to attack the Voldrake and kill my board. Yeah. So I get the cream puff down this follow-up turn here. He gets to kind of accelerate a little bit with a 6th play. I'll be able to draw some cards, and I think that'll be important. Yeah, he goes wide. All right, what do we get here? If he makes the mistake and attacks me in a turn, we can get the Pazuzu down and do some nonsense. We're not going to get that. He's just got board wipe after board wipe. It's getting worse and worse for us. Wonder if we'll be able to close the gap. All right, so we have 7 here. So we can go Pazuzu. We can go Frossetti. We can attack here. I just don't know that we're going to make it to Cyclo. He's got 16. I'm on a 3-turn clock right now. Decides to wipe the board. It's interesting. That was a good draw. Hit the sweeper. Play some catch up here. So I get a sweeper on 8, which was nice. Bonk here hit me for 3. He still has 5 mana because he is on 9 first. Okay. Okay. Wow. Our hand just got tremendously better. See what the play is. What's the word around town? Word around town is kill the Cyclonius and play a Voidmaw. Seems fine. Hey, what is our word around town? Our word around town is just bring the Cyclonius back, right? Okay. Oh, wait, no, it's just play Aldrich. What am I doing with my life? Math is hard, guys. Math is hard. Oh, boy. Easy win. Get us another one. Wasn't easy. The top deck sweeper really helped there. Absolutely helped us. Exclamation point, join, get them in the chat. Hey, there's Coomlord. Fantastic. Thank you, sir. Oh, I didn't see this. Are you, how excited are you, Miles, about it coming out? I know I'm super excited. Water is finally going to have a place. I actually think that all of the elements, just in the reviews that we've done. So this is something that Tom and I were talking about, but I think like everybody's kind of huffing and puffing that nature's all over the meta. I really think that when the new set comes out, and I think this is a double-edged sword, this is just my opinion, but I think when the new set comes out, there are going to be more cards from the new set played than any of the older stuff. I think you'll see some staples like Booger and Bog, Bofa. I think that we'll see a handful of, Valgrub, Demothra, maybe some Strawbash, maybe a couple of cards from Gen 4, but I really think, yeah, the active ability casts are going to be huge. But I think that the new set power crept 4 very hard. I think there are some very strong cards that are, and I don't even want to say power crept. I think they just came from, hey, Gilzon, how are we? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, if you haven't checked out, go check out the Twitter. I've got a giveaway going on. We've got an exclamation point giveaway. Yeah, shut up, Stream Elements. Let's do exclamation point GA. We'll do that moving forward. Let me adjust that real quick. But I just think that the new cards, I don't want to say that they power crept the old cards because I don't think they're necessarily more powerful than the other cards. I think they're powerful from different angles, from angles that we haven't really seen before. And I think that's going to shake it up, and I think that there's going to be a lot of parity. I think there are a lot of cool decks that could be built in the format, and I don't, from my play, yes, I'm going to mulligan that. From my play, I haven't seen anything that is just absolutely far and away better than something else. Just my opinion. I feel like there are a lot of, I don't want to say everything, but there are a lot of different ways to play the game now, and I think that's fantastic. I don't think you can go wrong with that. Get us a little bog out there. It looks like we're going to curve out pretty well into the 2, 3, 4, right into a 5, into a 6, possibly a double drawer on 6. So I think that could be good. Hey, exclamation point, Gilzon, it's not exclamation point join. Let's do exclamation point play. Exclamation point play. Reshi, if you're in here, you can repin the exclamation point play and you can pin the exclamation point GA. Oh, not JA, GA. There we go. So everybody can go see the tweet that links off to the YouTube video. Be real good. I'm kind of okay just continuing to curve out here and allowing him to make the decisions. Yeah, there we go. And then just change the pin so that it doesn't expire until you remove it. You can adjust the settings on the pin. And that's okay. We got a cream layout of the deal here. Seems fine. We get into turn 4. We can get rid of the Naturo. I really don't want him to evolve here, so I'm actually just going to kill the egg. Yeah, there we go. Get in the marble race. I'm going to give some stuff away. Every day I'm going to be giving away some packs for the people that are liking and responding to the tweet that we put out. Go check out the YouTube video. We have some gameplay coming out at the end of the week. I think that's going to be real good. Any feedback on the content would be great as well. If you liked it, if you didn't like it, if you wanted it to be shorter, if you wanted it to all be in one video, completely up to you. We would love to hear your feedback. I don't like this 4-8. That's very big. We tackle this. Gonna get some Morris Doris content out there, I think. Sneak peek insider thoughts here. We're gonna have some Morris Doris content. I think that's gonna happen. Gonna see how the nature works out. This might be the best time to play the Thundeagle, honestly. I might just be okay with that. I get 6 damage, 7 more. I can get to 6 this turn if I want it, but I don't have a 4, so I really want to look to play 7 next turn. I think I'm just kind of okay with this. None of these things that are on the board are super threatening to me at the moment. Oh, I forgot to update the transition. Whee! There's that. Pretty good turn from him, I think. He's got 2 8 toughness guys, which are somewhat frustrating to deal with here, but we can get to 7 this turn. So we can play a 2 and a 5, and I think the 2 we play is definitely Molt Turtle. Okay. So we do get to kill the Azuri here. We can do this. And I kind of just want to get the greed guy out, but the 9/9 is good too. Because I have the 6 mana Void Maw for later. just going to do this. I think this is fine. It's perfectly fine. How's everybody feel about guilds? All the new guild information. If you haven't seen that, check that out in the Discord. Big news dropping about guilds. Hear everybody's thoughts on that. I find it very interesting, that's for sure. What in the world? He is zappy hit my Glow Assassin, and we ended up having lost trade, but I guess that's okay. It would have hit the Glow Assassin and killed it had I not life bloomed it, so at least I got the Aegis off. Could have been worse. We've got a nice Kitsuno here. I also think I could just probably play Hink. I think it'll be good. I do think it'll be good. I think that it has a ton of potential and value there. I think people are interested in it, and that's good. I've had a number of people. Yeah, I like Warframe too, and I really do. I think every game has some sort of team aspect to it, and I think that's kind of where we're at now. Sure. Zap me. You got it. And now I get this nice Void Maw to come in the backside of this. I also, you know, you and I have chatted a bit, but I think that it's good to have some sort of sync in the game, and I feel like that this could be it. You definitely can get a lot of sync into the game. And I apologize, Mazza. I haven't had a chance to get with Mazza. Like, we thought that this was going to be a couple of hour process for the recording. I think Boss and I are on like hour 6 with our prep work. I know we've put out like 3 basically hour videos now, hour and 20, and then a couple of close to 40 minutes, and then I think like 57. But we still got more recording. I just don't think I have the time to help him. I really hope you guys find somebody that can help you out with C#. I also am not super confident based on some of the stuff that he said on how advanced it might be. I don't want to get in there and mess anything up. So, but I really do hope you guys can find some help and, you know, I guess just in general. Fantastic. That's great. That makes me very happy to hear. I'm happy to keep like pumping out content and doing stuff like this because I can kind of do this on my own time, and you know, as long as the community likes the content, I think we're okay. And hopefully, I can continue to be helpful in this way. I hope you guys have been happy with what we've produced, and if you haven't, please give us some feedback. I would love to have some feedback. All right, that's what I really didn't want, but that's okay. We've got a lot of cool stuff planned. So not only this, we plan to try to talk to you after we're done with this week, and I think Tom and I have put together some pretty cool stuff that I think you'll be happy with if you liked what we've put forth so far. Our board's going to get wiped here, and that's unfortunate again. But I mean, at this point, we're just trying to outcard advantage him to the best of our ability, and then he just brings it right back. That's so annoying. What's going on, Spam Bob? How are you? This Reflector is really tough. I've got to find a way to get in here. As weird as this is, I think this works out probably for the best, depending on what's in his hand. Exclamation point play in the chat. Make sure you're getting your marble on the track. We are going to run that after this arena deck goes kaput. Make sure I've typed it in the chat here. Make sure you're joining the giveaway. Go like our content that's on the Champions webpage, on their YouTube. Go take a screenshot, stick it in Twitter. Let me see what you got going on. Excuse me. You can check out their YouTube here. Just grinding some arena, having some fun. Hasn't been super fun so far, but we've been getting pummeled, all these people out here trying to get this Aldrich. That's an interesting attack there. What are the follow-ups? Spooky? Now that's interesting. Sure. Can we find our way back into this game? Why he did... Well, he bounced the Necrolich. Eight, 13, 18. He would have to take some damage there. I don't want to deal with the Reflector again. I'm going to take a risk here. I would say this is fairly risky. He can still bump into something that I have. He goes to 11. He can get 5 extra damage by paying 8 life with the Necrolich. If he's got anything else, I'm pretty dead. My guess is that he's got something else. Otherwise, he wouldn't have done what he just did. Yeah, Uka Chief. GG's. Ah, that's tough. We grinded that one so long. Could just never get in there. Unfortunate. Yeah, I'm really excited about the guild stuff. I think that given the right system, that it'll be really well. I think Boss and I are still trying to decide what we're going to do. So we really want to understand the parameters, I think, before we just go blindly joining anything, if that makes any sense. Or blindly creating our own guild. Well, and I think that was some of our concern. I don't want to get into too much of it without giving anything away, but I think that there was some concern that the Q-Flux guys were pretty far ahead, and it might be very hard for us to bring it back. I think the idea of having 5 to 10 of the best players that you could find, right? So that you have to be very selective about who is in your guild. And maybe one of those players isn't good and is just there to donate cards, right? I don't want to say isn't good, but isn't, a top 10, a top 5 player. I just, once we understand what the limits are, our left and right lateral limits, once we understand what those look like, I think we'll be in a much better position to make some decisions moving forward. But we're still super excited about it. I want to make sure that doesn't, just fly by anybody. Still super duper duper excited. My next 2 turns are kind of jammed up here. I don't want to play the Azure yet. I'm going to play the Wingoa and get blown out by Immune here. because that's what happens every time I choose to be mana efficient. Yeah, Flux LLC at the rate that it's going. Absolutely. They are expanding. They're gonna have like Flux Core corporate office. They're gonna have different offices of Flux Core that are all just different Flux Core guilds. That's what it feels like to me. Anyway, I don't know. it's, it's it's gonna grow. Gonna be so expansive. I don't like this Chud Leaf. This is not gonna be fun to navigate. Do I play the 8/5? Do I try to Molt Turtle away here? Am I gonna get better value, expected value out of the Thund Eagle here? I think this is probably just fine. And I definitely just did not attack because why not? Just try to read Coomlord talk about Dark being the most valuable stuff. I want to make a bold prediction about elemental warfare here, guys. Okay? This is my bold prediction. This is the bold prediction. I hope you guys are ready. Okay? I think that we will see a $200 diamond card that will sell regularly from Elemental Warfare. And I think the second most expensive card in the set is going to be a common. You take that for what you think that means, but that's my bold prediction. There will be a $200+ diamond card in this new set that comes out in just about 7 days. And I think the second most expensive card in the set is going to be a common card. $200%. Yep, common card. It's called a bold prediction for a reason, right? It is a bold prediction. Don't get me wrong. Nope, it's not a crafted card. I don't think it's crafted. I'll have to go look. Let me look real quick. If it's crafted, it might be. It could be very expensive, but I don't think it's the crafted. I don't think there's any common crafted cards, if I recall. Give me just a second. I'll go tell you. Whoa. There's been some adjustments there. Let's see. It should be crafted, in my opinion. There's definitely going to be a $200 diamond card. Just know that. That is my bold prediction. I do think that you're probably right because it's not crafted. It won't be the second most expensive card in the set. It will be really good though. Two-Fist is my bold prediction. I believe that it's going to be $200+. That is the diamond card that I am predicting will be super expensive. Card is fantastic. And I believe its Evolution Titarus should be a crafted card and could be the best card in the entire set. Well, that's fantastic. Trades out the whole board with a runestone. So really, I just have to make it to next turn. So this is probably fine. No, it's not crafted. Are you talking about Tufus? Tufus is not the crafted, at least not that I've seen. So what I was looking at, it looks like every element has a crafted card, one crafted card, and I think that's it. There's not there's not more than one there. But I think Tufus is good enough that it could push $200. Medusa was not a crafted card. I'd have to go look at the pull rate and see how. No, Tityrus is not crafted. It's just a common card, but I think it's the best card in the set. It's Gabenor. Gabenor is the water crafted card, which was. I'll have to send you a message about that, but I think the move that you sent me, the change, I don't know if that was a good change or not. It almost became unplayable. You'll see when the content drops for sure, though. So we just win here, right? 13 and 12 is 20. Yeah, we just win here. Yeah, the watercrafted card is Gabenor, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Um, hold on. Check your DM in just a second. You'll laugh at this. I I don't know that this is what you're gonna call out of control or not, but just check your DMs. It's I'm gonna send you a couple of pictures. And the pictures I sent you were like, let me go look at the DMs, but I'm pretty sure that was turn 4, turn 5, something like that. None of them were really late in the game. Like that's not way down the line. That's pretty early in the game. It was pretty consistently smacking what you see on the screen by like turn 5. It was it was pretty disgusting. I think I sent you the same picture twice. My bad. Let me go grab the other one. This is the other one. Our hand's fine here. We don't have to play the room. We can deal with some stuff. That'll be okay. Mm-hmm. Now that's interesting. So the question is do we play the Hink? I think it's probably fun. He's gonna get to kill it for free. And if for some reason that he doesn't, then things just go crazy. Yeah, I agree, but I think that when you talk about that, right? One of the things that we chatted about is you could end up in a lopsided format where you're either on one side of that fence or the other. You're having to play Earthquakes and Purify, so you're having to play Light Nature, or you're playing some form of what I sent you. So then the parity in the format kind of goes away. But it's definitely good. Right. There are ways to get around it, and obviously the AI isn't. I don't think is optimal in my mind, but we've looked at a couple of different dark lists as well. We've really done some. We did some deep theory crafting, I think. Um, well, that was unfortunate. So that was one of the things that we noticed was light only had 30 cards compared to like every other card. Maybe it was 29. Compared to every other element having like 36, 35, 38, and but a third of light's cards are diamond as well, which was interesting. Hmm. Yeah, and that's the joys now is that with the heroes you add a whole new element to the game that allows you to make minute changes or changes to a one passive or active that comes along, and you can really adjust the balance without having to go and change the integrity of a bunch of cards, right? And I think that's fantastic. Yeah, it's huge. I mean, super fantastic. The next things that I'm going to bang on you guys about is getting numbered cards in the game, right? The serialized cards in the game. I would love to get my uh, Craig D, the only one in known demand, I guess. I would love to get it back into the game, but I think that adds a whole nother level of the collector side that I know right now we push everything kind of to the competitive side and people that are playing, but there are collectors that are out there, and having the serialized cards I think could be very helpful. That's kind of the next thing that I hope that we can sort out. Adding another layer of complexity to rarity. Obviously, the competitive side, there are a good number of people who only care about, like, I have an Aldrich. I don't care if it's promo. I don't care, what it is. But I think that, a huge step would be to maybe cater to a different side, if you will. Featheron gets Elemental Fury. I don't have a ton of heirs, though. We could be close to closing this game out. But again, like I've sent you in DMs, I think all the changes that we're making, and I don't even want to say changes, just additions to the game and the way that things are coming out have been fantastic. Yeah, I attacked with both. It was the first thing I did. I attacked with Vroom to kill his Fire Fiend, and then attacked with the other two. I didn't miss it this turn, surprisingly. All right, what do we do here? So we just make Pazuzu enormous here. Let me make sure I don't have a win here somewhere. Not crazy, right? Yeah, we're getting Pazuzu to be enormous. Now we're within Aldrich range. This puts us at 11. Do I have a 6? I do. Let's play the greeter. He's more likely to live there. Yeah, I am bad about missing attacks, though, so I appreciate you saying you didn't attack. Because I'm the world's worst about that sometimes. We have Thor, Thundeagle, Cyclonius. We have lots of good stuff. Okay, so that's interesting. We get 4 extra damage across, right? We can get 4 there. It's tough because I have to attack with both here. I do not like that. I don't like that at all. I guess we just go wide here. I'm going to save the Thundeagle for a later turn. Probably just do Florina and another Greeter. Might just do the Wingoa. The 6/6 body is good. This doesn't kill either. There's a world where he could just board wipe here and attack Wingoa, but then he dies. I'm trying to think of his outs to get here. I guess Cyclonius probably hurts us pretty bad here. Charlene. There's a couple of 9 drops that really get us in here. Hey, I've been meaning to ask you, Coomlord, a little bit of a personal question, kind of away from the Champions World. How's your new restaurant doing? I know you had a new restaurant that you had just opened. 15, 18, yeah, we win. Okay. Add 1 to the home team. We got 3 wins with this one. I haven't updated the record in a while. What have I been doing? So we add 2 because we had 1 win with the other one. 5 now. Fantastic. Updated. Wee. Nice little 3-1. Yeah, just boom, 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 boom. All right, we're on the draw. Our hand is kind of slow. What are the odds? We could try out a draw out of this. We could also accelerate to 3, so we really only skip 1 turn. I think I'm okay with this. Due to us having 2 3 drops, I'm okay with this. Because I can accelerate to 3 on 2 and then play a regular 3 on 3, and then I get a 4 on 4, and we hope we draw some other cards along the way. So we only have to skip 1 turn here. It's probably Guasassin here either way. Yeah, it's definitely Guasassin. It could be Sluggernaut here. I'm actually just okay to play the Guasassin, I think. I'll save the Sluggernaut for a more intricate board. I think playing Provokers by themselves aren't necessarily great, because a lot of times your opponent's going to choose to attack them anyway. Obviously, he may choose to attack me, and if he does, then I can get some, free trade value here, where I can bonk it and play a Pazuzu potentially, or a Sludgeon, or a Sluggernaut. Nice 6/5. Okay, well then. It's got 2 stacks of Aegis on it. I can't! So annoying. I should have attacked first and then froze. I am bad. Should have attacked first, attacked the Drew, and then froze the Rata. What did I do that for? That was the most inefficient play known to man. Moving into 4. as weird as this sounds, I kind of want to throw both of my things into his Rata and play a Snow Gaze. Make sure we keep removal in our hands. That would allow us to draw 2 cards. That's fine. That's also fine. I'm kind of still in just this boat. We get really blown out. Really blown out here, potentially. Excuse me. Try to hedge my life as a resource here, hoping that he kind of starts attacking me and maybe I could build up a little bit of a board. Would really like to find some removal somewhere. So he's on the 6 now, which is tough for us. Yeah. Got a Blight Ooze out there. We're going to quickly fall behind here. Get a Bog and a Booger. Know how good that is this turn. Just trying to keep his board minimized. We're moving into 6 next turn, and he's already at 7 because of the boba. I have another greeter. I really need to find some ways to draw more cards. I gotta dig for that removal. I used to be a smoker, and that was something that I actually read. I actually read that or said that regularly. I was a full-time smoker for a long time. I just quit earlier this year. I've been smoke-free for 7 months. I'd like to find my Sparagu, though. That'd be real nice. What's the chances this Vroom kills this Boldo? I can't target it! He Demothra back the Drew, and I didn't see it. I just blew my whole... Oh, Drew is so annoying. I'm trying to still get my brain adjusted to the fact that cards that I think are one element are not an element. It's ridiculous. Soak up a non-damage attack here. I mean, I can't clear anything on his board. Every time I turn around, he's got another elemental guard. He's played the Drew twice now, or 3 times. And I can't do anything. Boldo is supposed to be Earth, not nature, but it's nature now. And my brain can't process that. I couldn't process that Rata earlier in this game was nature. I've got to rewire the way my brain works. And I didn't even soak up the 9. It's frustrating. I've got to find a board wipe, but I'm quickly falling out of board wipe range because everything... Yeah, we're so dead. Holy moly, his board is just enormous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I gotta find so many outs. If I do find a board wipe, this is possibly navigatable. I might have the ability to navigate through this. Never mind. He's just making his ghoul as big as humanly possible. And I do find a board wipe, but it only hits four items here. And I can't even 2-spell a turn because I have a handful of 4s. I actually think if I board wipe, I lose. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's 14, 29. Yeah, I'm dead. He's only got 25 on board now. 26. I'm going to die either way, so it doesn't matter. I'm very dead. All he's got to do is ram these two into my guys and attack me. Just needs to ram one of them, excuse me. Yeah, there he goes. GG. Alright guys, we're going to run the marbles. I'm going to take a quick bathroom break. That's not the one we want. That's the one we want. Exclamation point play in the chat. Put a 3-minute timer. Good luck, guys. Hey Chase, how are you, sir? Sorry, I just got back, guys. Good luck to everybody. Got a marble out there. Coomlord's gonna win this one. Got a feeling. Thank you for all the retweets, Alvin. Here we go. Good luck, good luck. Reshi. What did Reshi do? Holy macaroni. Reshi just jumped out in front of everybody very quickly. Grimnot coming in there, trying to win his own race. Coom Lord with the quick movements. Uh-oh. He got knocked back. He's picked a different path. Fantastic. Go, Coom Lord. Get that marble going. Boss has fallen off the map. He is no longer with us. I'm not up there. Has decided to take the shortcut between whatever that was. This is a very neat map. Some of these marble maps are really cool. I only play the community made ones because I've played all the other ones. Every time I play a community map, I find that they are just. I don't understand how someone's brain could work in such a way. They all work in such different ways. Their ideas and the way that they're built. Coom Lord coming up hot. Trying to catch the Grimster here. Looks like we had a traffic jam back here with Reshi and Spammed Bob. Trying to figure out how to get through. Bob did not make it back through. Reshi has not made it back through. I have made it through what looks to be some snow. With Coom Lord coming in a quick pace here behind us. We can see the finish line. We can see the finish line. Bonk. And it would be the case that I have won my own race. So, as we wait for everybody to finish up here, what we will do is we will very quickly switch over to Boom Bears. I will give us a 3-minute timer, and we're going to make that 2 starter packs instead of 1. And we're going to run it again. Congratulations. Oh, Coom, you missed the target. Oh, so tough. So tough. Go, Gilzon, go. Reshi, I think your marble gave up. It just gave up on life back there. Chase, your marble gave up. Gilzon, can you make it? Gilzon, congratulations on second there. All right, real quick, we're going to flip over to... We'll do that in just a moment. We're going to flip over to some Boom Bears. We're going to put a 3-minute timer in. Everybody can join up. This will be for 2. See if we can get it going here. Yep, there we go. And a transition. Quickly, exclamation point join in the chat. Quickly, get a bear on the board. Get a bear on the board. Start the countdown. 3-minute countdown. Good luck. Very quickly, get them on the board. Get them on the board. We'll give out 2 starter packs for this. If we don't get a winner here, we'll double it and we'll hold it until we finish another arena deck. So if I win, then it'll be 4 starter packs for the next giveaway. Just a few minutes, guys. Just a few minutes. Looks like a little over 2. Good luck. Good luck. 10 seconds. Let's go, guys. Good luck. We got 2 starter packs going out to the winner, as long as it's not me. Whose bear is going to be it? Boss taking 3 hearts worth of damage almost immediately. Chase down to 1 heart. Reshi down to 2 hearts. Spammed Bob with the takedown. Spammed Bob down to 2 hearts. Gilzon down to 2 hearts. Boss MTG taken out by Gilzon. Grimnot with 2 hearts. We have got a close match. Spammed Bob with no hearts left. Who will it be? Reshi with the knockout on Spammed Bob. Reshi down to no hearts. Reshi knocking himself out. Gilzon with no hearts. Can he do it, or will we have a 4-pack giveaway? We will have a 4-pack giveaway. All right, exclamation point play. Get him in the chat. Get him in the chat. No, sir. I won the marble race, and we doubled it. We did a boom bears very quickly. No, I won that as well, apparently. So we doubled it again, and this marble race will be for 4 starter packs. We're off to a new deck. Still 0 quantum shifters in our new decks. Hand is interesting. This could be real bad if he plays like Zaramath here. We could be real far behind. But if he doesn't, we get to evolve into our Greeter and draw 3 cards. Be very happy about that. It's quite an interesting decision, to say the least. To evolve into his Cryogon and kill my egg with it, it's quite an interesting decision. We're saving for the future. Or at least that's the way it feels. So we curse the Lumio here. It can't effectively trade with the Obsidia anymore. That's pretty annoying. Most of these things here are pretty annoying. Sure. It trades with the Shadow Gazer, which is fine. I feel like there's a world where I should play this, but I don't know. Maybe the right play is to just get something big out and freeze this. We know that he likes to go wide and he's very aggressive. We can try to Blight Ooze the Dune next turn and trade out here if he doesn't kill my Dollhast. Be very interesting. Sure. Brings his Lumio back, which is fine.
Maybe it's a 2.
We might actually just be dead. Huh. It's going to be close, that's for sure. This deck is just so aggressive. That leaves him with 21. We could be very dead here. He plays so aggressive, and I just don't have enough board wipes. He gets very wide, very big, and plays the Aegis very well. Sure. And playing that earlier really hurt. There's no way I can deal with this. That turn 1 play really hurt us, I think. Thank you for the follow, Ben. Much appreciated. We lose here, unfortunately. Wow. Turn 1 Cryogon's very tough to beat. Very tough. Our goal is to try to get to 20 wins. Krakatoas. I like this hand. We do skip our first turn, but I do like this hand. Mulligan from Crack. Play the teal here. He now has to kind of like make decisions, right? If he wants to kill the teal, he has no idea what I could play off the back of the teal. Could be Cyclonius, could be who, could be, you know, just about anything here. It's interesting. He doesn't have his Lily anymore, so he does choose to attack the teal. And he just missed the Dusty. I'm just going to get aggressive here. Sure, you got a Giants. So we get the 2 cards there, and then pretty much our next like 3 turns are just 1 card per turn here. So He gets a Dust Rael, which is, I think, to be expected. I think we get a little Blight Ooze action here. See what we hit. Beautiful. We'll just do this and smash. Okay. We have a Tsunami back up. We have kind of some ways to interact here if we would like to. That was an interesting Slagger Wrath. So I could have played the Sparagu, but I think it serves to be better with that 9 toughness way later in the game, right? For something like this. Hey, what's going on, Diesel? Thanks for stopping by. Hey, if you haven't checked out our YouTube videos on the Champions page, make sure you do that. Also, please make sure, guys, you're entering our giveaway. I'm going to give away a 6-pack bundle of the new set, Elemental Warfare. All you got to do is go make sure you're tracking all of the videos. Go take a screenshot that you are watching the video, that you've liked the video. That's really what I care about, is that you've liked the video. And stick it in our Twitter comment and enter yourself a chance to be a part of our giveaway. So I could just make it so he can't attack, right? I think this is probably fine. And now basically everything is lethal. GG. Wait, where's honk honk for sick Kevy? Got to make sure we're honking for Kevy. Glad you've been watching them. I hope you guys are sharing them around. I hope you guys like the content. If you have any feedback, make sure you're dropping that feedback by. Welcome in, everybody. Make sure you're joining that giveaway. Exclamation point, play in the chat. Reshi, can we adjust the, would you mind adjusting the note at the top? We are not joining, we are playing. Yes, exclamation point, play. Hey, Johans, how are we? This is going to be a big giveaway too here for those Elemental Warfare packs. You guys cannot go wrong with that. I think those are fantastic. All right, we're going to do this. We're going to do this. We're going to bonk there. So pretty good turn 3 play, I think. Congratulations. Good sleep, yeah? We're not too far along here. I forgot to update the record. We are 6 wins now. Very interesting stuff we have going on here. I can't really get 3 cards in this turn, but what I can do is I can kind of work this out. I want to make sure this guy stays at 5 or greater. I guess I could play Obsidia here so that he can't target anything. That's probably okay. And then we'll probably just do that. That seems fine. Kind of gets us through. Yeah, exclamation point play. Hope everybody's doing well. Make sure you're entering our giveaway. I've already posted them in the chat, but exclamation point YT to check out the YouTube channel and exclamation point GA for the giveaway. We're going to do 6-pack Elemental Warfare bundle on the day of release. I will hop on stream and I'll post it on Twitter as well. We'll clip it. I'll do a random roll for everybody that goes and likes the video and takes a little screenshot, puts it in our tweet. Then you'll be entered in for a chance to win that giveaway. And everybody that does take a picture, and post on the tweet that they've liked the video is going to get a free, a 100% free starter pack from me. So just make sure you're going and liking the video, guys. Very important. So we're on 4 this turn. We get a lot of 2 cards per turn here, which I think is good. We can actually trade out Mistion. but I want to get the Dusty down. This is a good turn to get the Dusty down. We can get Teal to kind of come in behind it, and this gets us Full Dragon if we want it. So I'm kind of okay with this, I think. I'm okay to just get 7 across and make him attack it. I didn't attack with the Obsidia. I did it again. Where's Coomlord telling me I'm supposed to be attacking here? That's twice tonight I've missed attacks. I missed a 3 damage attack. I could have done a lot with that, I think. Sure, you got rid of the Teal. Congratulations. Making my Valgrub very big at the moment. We have a Berry Cane. It's interesting. So I think we can pretty safely. I mean, we just get to kill this and get an extra power. I would rather attack, I think. And then just make sure we're playing other threats here. Gets a big statue wing there. That's interesting. We'll just keep drawing cards and replenishing the board here. I think that's probably the correct way, and the only way to really move forward is just to make sure that we keep going wide. And obviously he's got the retribution here, so we just win here. I believe this is exactly lethal. So GG's, Louis. Very good, very good. Rack another one up for us. We're moving down the list of our decks. We drafted 5 arena decks. We're on number 3, and they get better as I go down the list. So the fact that we are on 7 wins now, I think is okay. We're on deck 3 with 7 wins. It could be worse. We don't have a turn 1 play, but we have a 2, a 3, and a 4. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out. If he evolves this into Mistifruit, if Chuchai does, I'm probably pretty dead there. And they don't, so I get good value out of the curse on Aegis, and I get to attack for 3. We move right into turn 4, where I can attack with both of these. I could get an 8-8 out, but I'm probably just okay to get the Slopper and the Grunt out, so that if at any point I decide that I want to evolve into Sparagu, I have that option. It also is going to mount some pressure, and that was the kind of pressure that we were looking to have relieved, which is fine. We are okay here. Not a problem. We will get in a Dollhast and pass the turn. Just continuing to play threats. That was a very good Sanger. Accelerated to turn 5. Gained some card advantage. I have a ton of greed in this deck, so I'm not too worried about losing some what I'll consider small trades. So, yeah. I'll just now we're going to look to try to clear some of this board out. I think we can probably just play the Blydews here and get rid of the Elk Antler. We only went down in 1 power. We were hoping to get a 1-2 or a 1-3 out of that. Getting a 5-3 is probably not what I wanted to see there. One of the better choices that they could have gotten. The YouTube link is not working for you. It doesn't go to the champions page? I clicked on it and it worked fine. This one, right? This is not working for you? Just want to make sure. Which link were you clicking, Chase? I want to make sure that the links are working. Was it the one in my tweet? That's interesting. Thanks for the follow, guys, on Twitter. I seen that. I'll have to make another post. I'm not sure. It's not working for me either. It makes almost no sense. I have to make a play down here. Let me do this. Just continuing to kind of deploy threats. Let me make a new post and see. I'll post the new link underneath the giveaway. Yeah, there we go. It's working now. Not the Twitter link itself, but yeah, check the link that I posted in the comment underneath the Twitter post and let me know. That's a Gale. That's a Thundaga. Sure. You get it, buddy. See if we can't get aggressive here a little bit. How's everybody doing out there? Are we excited about Elemental Warfare coming out? I know I am. I am excited for all the new content, the new wins, the new decks, the new cards, guilds coming out. Man, we've got a ton of great stuff going on. Oh boy. Well, this got sideways pretty quick here. Play our Vol Dragon. Knocked off one Aegis stack, I believe. We're falling behind here a little bit. I need to find some sort of equalizer, I think. I do not have Cyclonius in this list, so that is unfortunate. That Thor was also unfortunate. 8, 14, 21, minus 3, it puts me pretty low here. I think this one is going to be retired, unfortunately. Needed to have Cyclonius in this list, and I do not. I needed a way to kind of sweep the rest of the game. sure. I think any of this is good for us. Let's go take a gander. Nope. All right, GG's. One has been retired. Now we get into the better decks. So that's okay. We're going to run this marbles here real soon. Make sure you're getting your exclamation point plays in the chat. It's for 4 packs. As always, you have a 2 or 3 minute time frame window once you win to make sure you're in the chat. So please do make sure you're in the chat. I don't like this hand, but I'm going to play it anyway because I'm insane. We really don't have a play early. He gets a Hink out there. I'm going to take some pretty early damage here. I guess I just kind of have to go Phaeton here. The fact that he didn't play anything else is interesting. I have a lot of top end in this list, so. So we have a booger for the Rebecca. Just, I think, you know, probably fine here. We get to Zombo the booger back next turn after he trades it with his Comedy, which he's probably pretty inclined to do here. We also have Dano to take something from him if we want. We have Mistafruit. We'd like to bless some stuff. If there's, for some reason, doesn't attack with Comedy, that'll be very interesting. Kind of see what happens there. We probably play some form of Dano and Hydrofang. He's just going to come swinging, huh? We need our Gloom Toad. That's what we need. We do have a Gloom Toad somewhere. Got very aggressive here. This is very interesting. I think I'm probably just okay to play 2 cards here. And send it back. And these freezes are starting to get annoying. Pinged off my Aegis. Blazebark's. I think Blazebark is very underrated in the arena. I oftentimes find that I have very good success with it. Okay. We get a Pyrochilla. Glad I played that first. So I'll just go ahead and bonk this guy. Call it a day. All of these decks I've played tonight, everybody has been very aggressive. Very, very, very aggressive. So it's been a very interesting day. Let me adjust my camera here a little bit. There we go. Nope, now you can't see my forehead. Got to see that big old forehead. What have we got going on here? What is this? Interesting. Let's go. Little Quacka. And Zapicide. Could have played the Bofa there. We were on 7 mana. We're going to 8. I think slowly we're going to climb back into this game. Although I'm not entirely sure how fast we'll get back into this game. But we will eventually get back into the game, I think. So we're going to have to be careful with our life total a little bit. So if we pay 6, we could die to just like Aldrich next turn. I think we die to Aldrich anyway. I'm not sure what the best lot of play is here. We obviously have to get into the next turn, so I guess we're just going to play like this and pray. And we just like 3,000% want to see him attack the Reflector into the Giga Quack. We do not want to see him attack us here. Quack kills the Bofa. Seems good. The question is does he bonk me for 10 or does he attack my things? That is the question. He is going to attack me. Okay, so this is a clear Cyclonius turn, right? There's just no way that we're not doing that. We died to an opposing Cyclonius. We die to a Fuku. What do? I drafted 5 decks. Yes, post the screenshot in the tweet. And that's how you enter. Sorry, Chase, I just seen your message. That is correct. Yeah, I'm going to draft 5 new decks after these run out, but I drafted 5 decks. 3 of them had no quantum shifts. One of them, which is the one I'm playing now, has only a Yezimo. And then my last one has 3 quantum shifters in it. So we'll see how that goes. That was a tough game. Tough game there. Boss, are you in here? I'm gonna ping you a message over on your Discord real quick. Boom, boom, boom. Not sure what's with the Q there. Q kind of died out a little bit. Very interesting. Water falling. Diesel, I think, is in the stream. I'll throw up a hand hider so he doesn't have to leave. No big deal. I've had to mulligan this as well, so I think I can drop that. Don't really have a 2, and playing Zap Aside into Twig is not something I want to do. I don't think that's what I want to do. So I'm going to hold the Zap Aside for now. It does trade with the Twig fairly well, I think. But unfortunate. So we get one of those stacks of Aegis off, which is good. He's got to make some decisions here. He probably attacks the Azure. I don't think there's any way he's going to allow me to have an air egg on the board. Would be just my guess. Yeah, I guess he could use it on the Azure as well here. Gives him some innate value. Okay. That's an interesting one. So we have Quacka. Quacka doesn't quite quack it. We do have a Pazuzu, which would require an immediate answer. I'm going to let him do the math and decision making here. Sure. You got the Pazuzu and an Eruptoise. Boy, this guy's going huge. Massive. Don't like the Eruptoise. It's a tough world out here. The fact he Necro-Liched it back is annoying. I'm just falling so far behind. I have no ways to interact with these big toughness creatures in this list. And I don't have any way to apply any pressure. Wow. Yeah, we're just GG. We're just dead, dead, dead. Nothing we can do about it. That was the end of that one. That was fun. That one was not fun. Let's not lie to ourselves. All right, we got one more deck here. This one I am expecting a 7-0 out of, so maybe we'll get up to 14 wins. That would be nice. But 7 wins in 5 decks is not what I am looking to achieve. I should really retire the bad ones, I think. I think that's what I'm learning. Is that I should just be retiring the decks that I don't think are good enough, and I should only play with the ones that have Quantum Shift and good curves. Because I had 7 wins in 4 decks, so I'm 7-8 right now. That's not good. Not good at all. That's okay, Diesel. No problem. The deck wasn't that good. I draft 5 decks. I have 1 deck that has any really good that has any good curve, and it just so happens to have 3 quantum shifts in it. But in 5 decks, I only seen 1 deck that actually had Fuku Immune in it. The 1 quantum shift that deck that you just beat had in it was only a Yezimo, and it didn't have a very good curve, no sweepers. I find it very hard. I think that this deck is going to be a 7-win deck. It is what it is, right? Like I don't mind burning through the gems. I don't mind burning through the gems. I would like to see Arena shift away from this, if that makes any sense. I hope it does. I mean, you can see my hand in this deck tremendously better. Just tremendously better in all aspects of the word better. I could have chosen to use the Fuku and put some pressure on him. I don't think it's necessary this early. Yeah, I mean, I drafted 5 decks. This was the only one, the one I'm playing with now. It was the only one that was realistically good enough, I think, to get 5, 6, 7 wins. The fact that I got 7 wins with the other 5 decks is crazy. But I would like to see Arena move away from being able to just go draft a bunch of different decks and retire them because it's not what you want to play. If that makes sense. All right, so I do think that this is our Fuku turn. So I think we Fuku and Rada this turn. So we Fuku this guy. We go here, and we get our Rada out. And now we kind of just curve out the rest of the way here. Yeah, I've always been that way as well, but I think that, you know, based on some of the win rates that I see and, you know, just talking around the community, I do believe there are a number of people that just draft a bunch of decks prior, and that's what they kind of play. I feel like this is probably just fine. I want to get some value out of the Florodon eventually. I do open myself up to Mune here, or Fuku, yeah. Which is really unfortunate, but I'll just take it back. So, not a huge deal. Now I don't know if I want to take it back. I surely do, right? Like I'm just Mysticondaing the Slaba back. I'm going to save that Mune for a while. I'm just going to get aggressive. Our hand has got Aldrich in it. Our deck is very good. I think that there's a world where we're just super aggressive here and we make our opponent deal with our answers. You know, with our threats. Sure, Hulk Antler. You got it. Get your Rada attack in there. Good deal. And now we have our other Fuku, which is fantastic. So we are kind of just opening things up here. Sure, attack the Mysticonda. So I can Necro Ape Mysticonda Slaba. It's going to be fun. Or I could just, yeah, no, I'm going to do Necro Ape here. And we're just all in on the aggression. Aldrich is lethal next turn, guaranteed. There's a very beautiful run there. That'll be a GG, sir. Have another Mysticonda to pull another Fuku if need be. I think we're doing all right. Just fine. No problem. Sure. Sure, sweep away. Bonk. GG's. Chalk one up for the boys. Win number 1 with the good deck. Don't forget your exclamation point play in the chat. After this deck is done, we'll run marbles, and we're going to draft 5 new decks. Hand is interesting. It's not bad. This is probably not the best hand that I could have. It's definitely not bad. We're kind of just on slow mode cruising. Appreciate you guys hanging out with us. If you haven't already seen our video, make sure you check it out. All right. We'll play the baggy. I don't want to just mune and smack him for 7 this early. Sure, you get a Lily, you get a Yayo Fin. You're doing all this fun stuff that I am not happy about. We'll play a Sparkmane. That's fun. Deal with my Sparkmane. Boy, this game's annoying sometimes. Yay, Aura Whelp. I absolutely 3,000% should have muned the Aura Whelp. So I got 1, 3, 3. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do, I think. Sure. Bounce the baggie. Nobody cares. I don't think I have a board wipe in this list, though, which is somewhat annoying. And I guess that's close to a board wipe, but that's not a board wipe. I have a Sparagu in here somewhere. But I've got to trade this board off and get somewhat reasonable. If I play this, I don't have another follow-up. That becomes a problem. Trade here. Trade here. Use that. Leaves me with 1 mana. So we're definitely trading here. Excuse me. We can trade here. We can Mune. We can Sparkmane. And then we can just trade out here. Jeez. Trying to grind back into this game has been tough. Ooga Chief. I'm at 2. That's not good. That means we're dead. And we didn't even hit the Mune. GG's. That's not good. Not good at all. We should have mulliganed our starting hand. I've got to have like early plays, and I didn't have any. I got tempoed out of that entire game. Aura Whelp, yay. Yay died. Necrolich the yay, or Mysticonda the yay. Just not optimal. It's very suboptimal. See, I've got another bad one here. This is much better. Although, this is probably Sloba here. Krakatoas, good luck. How do you guys feel about the mulligan system? What are your thoughts on it? Since we've added it, I think we've had, you know, a fair amount of time to see what it looks like. What do you guys think? I mean, I have my own thoughts and opinions about it, but I'd like to hear what you guys think about it. Oh, fantastic. Utter trash. Worst mulligan in all card games. Well, I definitely think that there's a lot of benefit to going second. You almost can't mulligan when you're on the play, which obviously is very frustrating. So I don't want to say that it's utter trash. I definitely think it could be better. This 4-5 is really annoying. And if I play the Vile Grub, I don't have a follow-up. Guess I could get the Gleam Bug out there. It's going to handle a lot of what I have going on over there. Just go do battle. Sweeper. Real bad for us. Almost a full sweep. Was a full sweep. So I could play Sparkmane Valgrub. No, I can play Sparkmane Fuku. If the Sparkmane misses the Thomp, how bad is it for me? I guess it's not. I mean, I guess it is, actually. Actually becomes really bad for me. I'm going to take the risky side here, though. Did not miss the Thomp. Cool. And watch as he raise deads the Fuku and takes my Sparkmane. That'll be precisely what does not happen. That's fine. Fair trade there. I can live with that. Oh, guard. Love guard. Don't like guard. Guard is very frustrating. Attack here. Attack here. The Brunt doesn't get us anywhere. The Glaciador doesn't really get us anywhere either. I think I would rather just do this, so that if he attacks the Valgrub... Holy macaroni, that's a big dude. Shadow Steel gets him a card. He's got to target something here. Spit on it! Hawk Tua and spit on that thing. It does kill the Valgrub, so... Get Aldrich here, but I'm not sure that I want it. So play the booger. Trade here. Kill here, kill here. Play Baggy plus Brun and pass the turn. Yeah, there you go. Get in that marble race, Toothbrush. Oh. We're short on cards, but we'll see what happens here. I would say that was okay. It worked out in our favor. Six, 12, 21, and 13 is 34. Puts him very close. Very, very close to dead. Plenty of life to work with. Nice freeze. I don't know if 5-mana freeze is what I'm looking for, but I get it. Gets a Stealer. Uh-oh. Probably took my Cyclonius. Can't play it though. So, alright, GG's. Honk honk. Go Aldrich, go. Take another win. Easy peasy. It's got a hand. We don't have to mulligan. Easy turn 1. Turn 2 goes into Thunderpurr. Oh, hi, Kaylin. I didn't see you there. Hello. We get the evolution if we want it. We can also do some freezing. We can play the Brun. I don't have anything to evolve off of it yet. We also have Fuku. Our hand is very interactive here, I think. Sure. You got a Cinder Imp. Okay. That's a thing. All good. Probably get a sweeper here. Clears the board out. Gets a booger. That's fine. I'm happy to take that, I think. Actually, I'm happy to probably just freeze it. Seems fine. No Bofo, we're okay. Sure. Zappy Astraling. Seems good. I have Freeze plus Fuku this turn. Let's see which one we get. Okay. It's fun. Freeze this guy. Let's go do some battle here. Some trading here. Bonking here. Attack for 7, play a Brun, and pass the turn. Nice Gloom Toad. It's very good stuff there. I'm probably just best to slam threats here. We were on the play, so he shouldn't be able to get to 9 this turn. There's no 8 that's going to catch him back up here. He needs like Sanger Thomp. Kills these two. Yeah, GG's. We're up to 10 now. Beautiful. Hand is good again. Curves out great. We have Fuku to take some stuff over. I think I'm okay with this. I don't think we have any good targets for Onge in our deck other than like Fire Fiend. But it almost always requires a response. Like nobody wants to let you egg something. Keeping that fire egg alive for as long as possible. Interesting provoke this turn. So I get a trade, I get to kill, I get to kill, I get to play my own provoker and pass the turn back, and he's got a clean board. No. Okay, where is he putting it? You gonna make me trade out? Ah, even better. Alright, so this definitely happens. And I think this definitely happens. And I think I'm just okay to do this and end on a clean board here. He can sweep it if he wants. It would obviously be bad for us, but sweep is a sweep. I don't think there's much we can do about that. And there's the sweep. So we get to take that again. And then we can play this Gleam Bug on the back end. Scaldivar. Now that's quite interesting. This just gets better and better, I think. Hawk to sure. So I get something like this, I think. Lavalanche. I misplayed because I am stupid. Hear me roar. Misplayed twice. Let's just miss all the triggers. And we walked right into another sweeper, too. Yeah, that Valkyrie would be a 5-9 right now. Of all things for you to hit, I didn't think that was going to be the one you were going to smack. Sure. So I actually can get the Incenda Snare here, which is sickening. A very sick turn. Oof. Very, very sickening. Sure. You got an Aqua Sage. I'm not sure what we're doing with that, but you got it. You've made my hand useless. Oh, I'm bad. Oh, no, I gained 4 from that. We probably would have won there either way. Add another one. Deck is Nasate. Very good. Very, very good. 4-1. Need 3 more somehow. I don't think we're getting it with this. This is slow. I don't think I can mulligan on the play. I'll consider it on the draw, but not on the play. He's going to make me regret it, and that's fine. What do you do? Sure. You got it. So we got a jelly there. We're going into 4 here. I don't like this at all. None of this is what we're looking to try to do here. Just get rid of the Floridon. We don't want to make anything harder to deal with. So, Floridon. Nice. Good trade. Good trade. You got it, my guy. Alright. So now, we do get a world where we can do something like this and this. And just chip the turn. I could have evolved here, but I'm not trying to turn the Mune into something better than it already is. Doesn't make any sense. Yep, a little shut up there. Cool. Knocking them off. What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Well, we can do that. Can save this. I evolve. I get 5. This is probably okay. I think that's probably the correct line. I have lots of options with my hand. Sludge Vine. Now that's interesting. I'll just take that. Swap those around. Seems fine. I just, oh, wow, and we ripped his Urgok. This is just nasty. I don't know. I mean, we play the Necro Ape just to try to keep the board full. He's got a Noonga. It's okay. Gets a little Zapicide in there. I think I'm fairly happy to just zip that away. We can just trade here. We just go to Pound Town and say go. It's another easy one. Yeah, GG. Honk for sick Kevy. That's number 5. See if we can get some more. Deck's very good. Diesel, you still hanging out there? Gills on? You guys still with us? Spammed Bob, Toothbrush. Coom Lord, I think, is hanging out there. Still playing. Diesel, I told you, this one might be a 7-win deck. We're 5-1. We're going to run this marbles when this deck goes down, and then we'll do 5 new drafts and run those. And that'll probably be the end of my stream for the morning time. Reshi's still hanging out too? Let's go. So we'll probably run at least a couple more arena decks. Go through the draft process, see what it looks like. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Make sure you guys are entering the giveaway. You gotta comment on the tweet with a picture of your thumbs up like, and we'll be good to go. I'm not gonna mulligan this. Again, we have nothing we can evolve the Anj off into. But I'm happy to kind of skip my turn 2 here. Sure. You got a 2/5 out of the deal. And now we get to go right into 3, which I think is fine. We get Glinkstein. I just kind of want to draw, fill the board up a little bit, maybe get this Florodon on the board at some point. This is a great setup here. We get to Mune the Dune. We get to go a bonka 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 and hit him. I probably could have buried the Mune there. I do value the 4 damage a little more. I probably shouldn't have. Alright. I don't want to attack the Mune until I can bury it and make sure that it's no longer around. How many wins are you guys up to? Gills on Dieselno. Sure. Sure. Yep. And sweep the board. Good. That's great. That is 1000% what I definitely wanted to see. Oh, you don't have any gem skills on? Well, that's no good. You're not a big arena goer? We're up to 12 wins. What are we doing? I don't like this. I do not like this. He gets to turn this into a 2/6 if he wants it. He's still got some mana to play with as well, which is also not very good. Okay. He gets an Ocho. Wow. Just really bonking him out, I guess. I
I've got to find a way to get back into this game. I'm not sure I know what it is. My cards aren't lining up to get my 7 wins. I'm fading fast here. This Valgrub is going to get out of hand. I need some ways to draw, I think. You know. The booger is nice. It's a nice touch. Yeah, I don't have a lot of ways to draw in this deck, unfortunately. That's what I'm looking at. Glinkstein, I've already played. Have a lot of bad draws, actually. Now that I'm not ahead on board, slowly kind of fading away. It's tough. Tough, tough, tough. Try to get this board back reasonable. Satana. Oof. Boy, this game just gets worse and worse, doesn't it? Alright, so I can trade here. And play Mysticonda and freeze here. Can kill here. I can bring this back and make that nothing. I can get 7 across. Call it a day. Well, we've got a board. The next turn is our Nazar turn, and we'll see if we can find a way to get back in the game. I've dealt with a lot of good threats, but we may just be dying to Aldrich here. That's what it feels like. Or Giga Quack. Or Charlene. That'll do it. GG. All right. We ended up with 12 wins and 5 decks. It's an average of 2.5 a deck. It's not very good, but it is a positive win rate, I guess. So we're going to run the marbles. Good luck. Have fun. Let's transition it over. Put a timer on it. Who's going to win the marbles? Going to go use the restroom. I'll be back. Good luck, good luck. 20 seconds. If you haven't got your exclamation point, play in the chat. Get it in there. And if you have, good luck. Reshi with the early lead. This is for 4 packs too, guys. 4 packs. We've doubled it twice and sent it on to the next person. Go, Diesel, go. Can you beat the Reshi? Is Reshi going to win? Go, Reshi, go. Fantastic. Short course, too. Looks like only about 35 more seconds or so. This section here, just all about getting through these weird shaped objects. I don't even know what these are. Sticks with cones on the bottom of them. Cylindrical, conical shapes. Reshi overtook the lead again. Hit the speed up. Inside of the huge hamster wheel. Who will be the first one to drop through? Reshi. Dropping through the hamster wheel. Toothbrush right behind. Diesel also right behind. Just a few more objects left to go through. Reshi with a speed boost. That did not help him. Toothbrush with a speed boost. Diesel with a speed boost. Oh no. So close, Reshi. So close. Diesel hit the super speed boost. Toothbrush looks like he's going to make it right through. I'm not sure what Diesel's doing. He's going to go all the way around again. So it would seem. Gilzon coming out of nowhere. Looks like he's looking to take a lead here. Boss with the lead. Boss with the win. Wow, got really jammed up there at the end. Chase fell off the mat. We got Boss. We got Toothbrush. We got Reshi. Spammed Bob. Gilzon coming in slowly but surely. Diesel still stuck. Still. Samaya was that holds the record time on the course for all of my viewers. He just ends there. It's just it's like a ghost ball that has the record time. Congratulations, Boss MTG. Just a few minutes. I don't know if he's here. I think he might have went out for the night. So if he's not here, we'll double it and give it to the next person. Give him a few minutes to answer. In the meantime, you can hit your exclamation point play. And we're going to go draft some arena decks. What do we got here? We got Demothra. These are a little small, but that's all right. Yeah, we're definitely taking Demothra here. We'll take Stubby. We like early interaction. I really like the 5-mana Angels. I hate picking up 5-mana cards, but here we are. Munkaroo. I find the Light Aldrich mechanic to be very good and limited. Take a perp. Fungaroth. Voltarion number 2. Cinderimp. Fyrind. I don't want another 5-drop. I already have 2. Kind of okay just to take Juju. We can get us a normal egg. We don't have any normal cards, but I guess we could. We could also take the Death Wish if we really wanted to try to do some weird stuff. It's probably Stratovolt. I'm not happy with that, having to take a Stratovolt. We'll take a Chubwing here. A Rangy. Voldrake kind of goes along with the theme that we have. I also like the Chromatia. I'll probably just take the Chromatia. Again, I highly value Light of Aldrich. Almost as much as I value removal. Upsetta's probably okay. Astraling's okay as well. probably go Astraling here. Ice Howl with Shatter. We have a Volmoth, so we now almost have that full chain. We can get another Faiusha here, which is okay. Hopefully we find some good targets for those. We'll take a Nobbit. We like 2-mana Whirlwinds. Those seem fine. Dallas. It's great removal. Really, really, really good removal. Putrix, we can evolve it off of Perp. Floki deals with eggs, fine. I'm just kind of okay with that. And I'm okay to take Timber Fawn, one of the best 2-drops in the game. Take Scoro. We have Immune. That's good. Obviously not going to pass it up. I am going to pass up Cosmo. I don't think there's a world where I'm going to play Cosmo here. I'll take Lavalanche. It's not the best pick, but we'll take it. We have Nazar. We have lots of targets for our perps, and I'm pretty sure we have 0 targets for our Faiushas, so we should keep that in mind. Yeah, we have just this Astraling here. It's probably not what we're... and Immune, but really not what we're looking for. Take Stubby number 2. I almost want to take the Munchin just to have a target. Hey, welcome back, Samaya. I'm so glad you're back. Make sure you get your exclamation point join in the chat. It looks like Boss has went to bed for the night, so the next giveaway will be for 8 packs. We have doubled it 3 times. It's an unfathomable amount of times, but here we are. We're going to take the Munchin. We have Mew number 2. It's a good deck. Really like this so far. I like Salongash, but I want to find some ways to evolve my Faiushas. So like Dimencio is another one that I could take. We're just trying to get some value out of that. Provoke, Aegis, Guard. Man, this is a bad pack. I'll take the Earthquaker. Alright, so we have 2 Quantum Shifters there. We're going to draft another one. Alright. We can take the Provoker. He does die to Hydroblast. But that's okay. I really like this guy as well. So we're not taking the Berserker, we're not taking the 8/8, we're not taking the Hydroblaster. This is either Stego or Ghoul Cub, and I think Ghoul Cub probably plays better in Arena. We'll take Xingho. Xingho is another draw. Basically another draw card, so we're very happy with that. I really like Incendisnare. So now we have a choice between a really good pack here. Turbo Business, Crystalla, or Gale. Gale is probably out of the question, although I get some inherent value from this setup here. I like Business, and I don't have a 2-drop yet. I like Turbo, as it's a one cost card. I just like to draw cards, I think. I think I'm always just want to draw cards. I'm going to pass up on the 5-mana 9/9 Blizzard. We have an Earth Egg, but no nature cards. Or earth cards, so I'm not going to pass up the egg. The rest of the pack is kind of poo-poo, so we'll look to try to make sure we get some nature or earth cards. I guess they're all nature cards now. Spikeron is good, and if I ever get a Bofa, I can get some of this double wildfire going on. I'm kind of just okay with that. I like Curse here. We are heavy on the 4-drops already. I might just take Hydromain. 5/4 with Hydroblast seems okay. This is a tough pack. I like Psymist, I like Waterfall, I like Fortresso. I really like the Necrolich, but I don't think I can pass just pure removal in the form of Urgok. And now we get an egg to go along with our other items here, so I'm okay with that as well. The Psybeamer's okay. Make him a 5/5. It's not the best in the world, but it's also not just, it's really not just all that bad. The Zap is okay. It's got to be one of the 4-drops here. We're not playing either of those. I'm going to take the Greeter. So I find the Greeters are very hard. We get a Sarcopha to evolve off of the Brun, which is very good. We have to choose between Sparagu or Cryogon, and our list looks a lot like a controlling list, so we'll take the Sparagu. if we were more aggressive, the Cryogon, I think, gets better value. We took Flammy there. We'll probably take the 6-mana Shatter guy here. He's a 6/9. He's hard to deal with. The Shatter's okay. Man, we'll take Mudafug because we can evolve it off of Brun. So now we have Scorchwing, which is an interesting card. It's more removal. We have two 2-mana removals. We'll take a Vroom. I like having 1-mana removal. 1-mana removal seems fine. We get a 9/5 Raised Dead. I'm not a fan of this guy. So I'm actually just taking the Greeter here, I think. Actually, I kind of want to take the Hoo-Hoo. I'll take the Hoo-Hoo. There's going to be some games where we can just run away with the game with Hoo-Hoo. We'll take a Dusty, and I'll definitely take a Runestone here. It's probably... I have a bunch of do-nothing cards. I really like Dano. Dano's very good. So is Gleambug. Runestone is probably the right pick here. Not a fan of that, for sure, but I guess that's all right. I'm gonna take the Spory. We can take Zappy here. I think Zappy is fine. Perp is good. Gives us another egg to evolve off of. The rest of that pack was kind of meh anyway. Meat Bro is fine. We only have about 8 cards left here to draft through. We have Frostpan. We're not going to have a lot of ways to get Elemental Aegis going on it, but the few ways that we do have, I think, will be fine. We'll take another Meat Bro. We do have 2 of those eggs, so it's not entirely bad. Coco seems fine. Bog is okay. Cyclonius is fantastic here. I hate that I have to take it over a Necro Ape, but, you know, rangy. Grun, we do have a couple of Nature Earth cards. Yeah, we'll take a Grun. We skipped the Wonder there. Now we have to choose between Hugin and Miri, and I'm going to take the Hugin because I have the Elemental Aegis combination, and we'll take a Booger. And we had 0 Quantum Shifters in this one. All right. We got to draft 3 more of these. All right, we're going to be crazy. We're going to take the 3-mana 5/5 Craig. Cross-On is so good. I don't think it's better than Demothra, unless your deck has already proposed. But Mune, Gallic with Elemental Aegis seems good. So is Thunderpurr. I'm very high on Thunderpurr. I like the 2-mana 2/4 body. We'll take the Elemental Aegis. Zombo, pretty easy pick there. We get some board wipes here with Fungaroth. See, I like with the Craig Fungaroth interaction because for 7 mana I can deal 3 to 1, 1 damage to everything. So all your 6 drops that you have go down to 5, and then I can Fungaroth away my Craig if I would like. So I get some nice interaction there. This is a really poor pack. We're going to take the Mistafruit. I'm not very happy about that one. We could take Trolley. That seems fine. Aethernar is really good. I don't have a lot of great targets. We could go Galactoro. We'll just take another Demothra. Normal Aegis. I like this a lot. Plays good with our Gallic that we already have. We'll take Dano. We like to draw. We already have 2 6-mana Raised Deads, so we'll take the Straw Bash. There was some consideration for the Necro Ape there. Don't know how much consideration, but there was some. Probably Walla here. Actually, I'm short on 2-mana cards a little bit. I don't want too many. I do have 1 3, 2 3s, 3 3s. I'd like to get another 2. We're going to take the Elemental Guard. I don't know how relevant the ability will actually be. Wonder is good, and I'm going to take it here. I have a lot of like evolve here, I can evolve here, I can evolve here, I can evolve here. I think there's a lot of Straw Bash evolves. I think there's a lot of good playability. A Bofa here, just not going to pass a Bofa. Sanger with more removal. Mysticonda for an additional, that's our third now. Zaramath is fine. Chubwing is fine. Choices between Snorp and Crystalla. I'm going to take the Crystalla. I feel like our deck is going to play a little later. And since we have Mistafruit, we will take the Cross on this time. We'll get Immune going here. I would like to see another Bog if possible. Seraph is good. We'd really like to see Aldrich, I think. We can go Meat Bro and then go into Meat Cuz, so that's good. Guas into Guaking is good. And Cindersnare, I think, is fine. We have no freezers, so Astro's kind of just, I think, inherently worse here. Sapicide, Miri this time. Chubwing number 2. I think I'm just kind of okay with most of these. Thomp, more removal. We have 4 left. Astraling, that's good. Plays well with our Gallic. We do get a tabled Thunderpard, which is good. Voldreak into Voldragon, I think, is good. Seems good. We could have got some Mud King action going as well with the Glop. Sludger into Sludgeon is probably just fine. And then we have Dune into Sandoon. So we can get some stacks of Aegis and then knock them off and do it again. And we had 2 here. Alright, new deck. New thought process. Alright, well, Snowzerker is a really good card, and I'm going to take it. I'm going to take another one with the 6/9 and Cindersnare. Normie. Sin. Just really not going to pass up Sin. Blaze Bark. We're going to kind of fly through these here a little bit. We get Soul Rend. The Raised Dead's probably the best card in the pack. We get the Provoker. Slopper is good at a 5/9 for 3. I really like Bibby. Can deal with eggs if there are any eggs. We get a Yay, so we can bounce some items. It's got a nice Whirlwind on the backside of it. We take Stubby. We take Mole Turtle. We don't care about the Yezimo. I will play a Volpe here. I think that's probably fine. Nordy's not super good. I do like Marlene. I'd like to get some Life Bloom. As I say that, we get a nice Cutie Pillar here. Pouchy is fine. Goes along with Normie, so we'll take that. I like the Ghoul Cub. Ghoul Cub's toughness is just big enough that one bonk off the board and you're good. I will take a Mysticonda here. Nibbit to get some Aegis, seems fine. Spriggan, we got more Life Bloom, that's beautiful. We can even get the Naturo here, so we get some Elemental Aegis. We get another Mole Turtle. I really like Uga Chief. Tiki Bolt is fine. Flubba also evolves really well, I think. We could take the egg here, but I can't pass a Booger. Seraph again. Thunderpurr. Rapika is fine. Thunderpurr number 2. We have Flubba, right? So we're going to take a Wubba. We can get a white here, which I think is okay. This is playable, right? Like a 3 mana. We have a 1, 2, 3. It's almost not playable. There's nothing else good enough in the pack to take realistically. We have Incendisnares, and we can evolve this if we find a Bofa. We have a couple packs to figure that out. Boopasnoot seems fine, and our last card will be the Valgrub. None here, and then we get one more. New deck, new mindset. We'll take a 2 mana 3/3 Rusher. Seems fine. into a Snowflake. I like that 3/5 body. Thomp is good, plays well with our Berserks. Thunderpurr. Monkaroo is fine here. Staying away from the 5-drops to the best of our ability. I do like getting Aegis. Cyname is a huge provoker, but without a way to cheat it in, it's not really all that good. Earthhawk I think is fine. There's some notion I could take the Berry Cane here, but I'm not big about taking 5-drops. And since I don't have Straw Bash already, I'm not going to take the 5-drop just blindly. This pack stinks. We'll take the Provoker, but we're not happy about it. Demothra, Volgrub, Sluggernaut, Airwoa, Joidy. All of these things play really well together early. 5/6 Rusher is fine. Frosty, Frostpan, Spooky, one of my favorite cards. Gallic is fine here. Mune, Scorchwing. I'm going to take the Pixie. I'm not super happy about that. We already have Snowflake, so we will take Snowzerker. We already have a Sluggernaut. Mune number 2. Earthhawk number 2. Eruptoise seems fine. I actually kind of want to take Shadow Gaze to deal with opposing Aegis. Or a Whelp is good. I can't take it over Sin. We have the Zeramath, but we didn't get a white here. Airwoa is good. 7 cards to find a white or a blue. I'll take my odds. Probably not good, but Bluebee, Lily, Shalgarath is good. I like this Psybeamer a lot. Slaggerath is good. Great. Aldrich, ooh, to close a game out. Okay, I can see that. No ways to evolve. Still probably Bog. Could be a Morris. I could play a Provoker. I'm going to play the Boldo. Alright, and we got 2 here. So, alright. We'll go down the list from the zeros. Make sure you're getting your exclamation point plays in the chat. Good luck, Jet. Our hand is fine here. Well, that's pretty annoying. So you could freeze here, bonk us twice. Okay. That's fine. Draw immune. That would be very funny. Save this for later. We don't have a ton of great targets, but there aren't a bunch of bad ones either. Diesel, how many wins are you up to now? I think I'm shooting for 20, and then I'm going to kill the stream for a while, and I'll stream some tomorrow right beforehand. 17, nice.
Holes don't seem super great.
Ah, my music changed.
To bring in.
That was not what I wanted. No, I don't want to listen to this. Stop it. Go here. Good. All right, nice freeze. That was a really good freeze, in fact. Okay, so I can trade out. I can play Marlene and Nibbit. Get 2 stacks of Aegis here. Just working on trying to get the board secured in the best way I know how. Okay. So we can trade here. I think this is fine. I could have played Sin there as well, and that might have been the better play. think I'm just okay with that. I forgot to attack with my Nibbit. Gonna aim for 50. I'm aiming for 20, 25. I'm gonna play these 5 decks. I should get to 20. So I'm not really that worried about it, if that makes any sense. So as long as you get the soy, you'll be happy. Yeah, I don't 50. You know, the last couple of Arena Brawls have just been massive guys, so I'm not sure 50 is the number you're gonna probably look for there, but you never know. I think I'm okay with this, I think. Yeah, they do. My old self, I can't keep up with the mega grinders, but I'll play 10 decks of Arena, kind of see how it goes, and then I'll play 10 more tomorrow. If in 20 decks of Arena I can't make top 25%, then I probably don't deserve it. And that's going to be the end of Mr. Jet. GG, sir. It's a great start to this deck, considering I think this is probably the weakest deck that we have. So I'm very happy to pick up even just a singular win here. Yeah, the people are grinding so hard. I just don't. I don't know. It's a little crazy. Like, you know, the one for Galactoro was like 100 and something wins was first place. That's crazy. At a 50% win rate, that's, you know, let's say 60 if you're a decent arena player. I mean, at 60% win rate, that's still 180 games played or something. That's insane. 190 games played. That's way more games than I'm trying to grind out. Hello, AYC. How are you? GG. Oh, he's got a GG, baby. That's got a number on it. I need it. I gotta have it. Well, this is no fun. And playing a Blaze Bark doesn't do us any good. So, just make my Spriggan 4-9. I'm gonna have some trouble out of that guy. Unfortunately. He's going to get a free attack across, and I can't do much about the crank at the moment. And I have no munes, so this is my Solid. Sure. Trade them out. Let's go. Bonk. You got it. Wubba was good. Was a very good draw. That's also very good. Not much we're going to be able to do there. Chief Bob Van Wrinklehorn there. Just continue to be aggressive. As aggressive as we can be, anyway. Render is Fungaroth virtually useless other than to evolve. What's your win rate right now, Diesel? Do you know? Sure. Waste your Soling Gish on it. What you gonna kill? My Sin? Sure. Your Joydish, excuse me. %61%, yeah. That's pretty good. Yeah, I just flat drafted 10 decks, and that's what I'm playing. So, and then I'll do 10 more tomorrow. I think I could get through 10 decks in probably 4.5 hours, 5 hours, so it's not bad. Sure, you got rid of my Seraph there. Very interesting. See if it's enough. I play out my hand and we see what happens. Gets a Dust Rhino. Okay. And a Scorchwing. So he can not live here, which is good, I think. I've got him to 1. I need anything, everything. Holy macaroni. I gotta have a little bit of everything here. Oh boy. The race is on. I don't have very many ways to deal damage. And Vantera is not getting it done. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have another Thunderpurr. I have a Ooga Chief. That looks to be about it. Flubba's not going to get it done. He's got a whole lot going on over there. GG. Wow, we put him to 1. Oh, that's so tough. Wonder if I missed a point of damage in that game. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD. Nope, I won't be mulliganing. I like my hand. A lot, in fact. Boom, 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 boom. Hello, Magicum. I am here. Are you here? It's turn 1, my guy. And I'm happy to just throw a Thunderpurr out there and be aggressive. Absolutely, I'll be here, Diesel. Thanks for stopping by. If he doesn't have a sweeper, this gets out of control very quickly. If he has a sweeper, it's not so bad for him. Sure. This is the turn. If he's got the Thunderoth, then we're probably pretty dead. But Thunderpurr with a Thunderpurr is pretty nasty. On a good note here, he's gonna freeze a Thunderpurr in all likelihood, yeah. So we can actually just send his shut up. We can attack here, and then we can free kill it. And we can ship the turn back. Now we go into turn 5, where it gets a little awkward because our only options are Mole Turtle and Pouchy. Brings it back. Seems fine. We also have Mysticonda here. I think that was you coming back. Welcome back, Diesel. 12. What is this guy doing? 2. Let's see. Ooga! Smash. We chalked up another win. Good stuff. 14. Kind of just okay with this hand. Not okay with that. Well, there isn't much I can do there. Except do some battle. Play a Marlene. This does not look very good for us. Yeah. Cool. So now it's fine. We can reset that. And we can get across. This is a very good tempo play there. He should be into turn 5 now, or 4. Yeah, so he yays my Marlene. That's hilarious. Gets a nice Gloom Toad. We found a little bit of value out of the Sin, but we've got to get a little more aggressive here because we're really not there at the moment. Yeah, he kills the normie, which is fine. Wow, this is the turn we could get Sin plus Rapika here. I also think this is the turn where we get our Valkyr up going, right? No, it's the turn where we get Sin and Rapika. We are going to get the Foul Grub down. We get no additional stacks out of the Rapeka. We could have either had Sen and Rapeka, or we could have cleared their board. And if we would have played Sen and Rapeka, we wouldn't have had the stacks on the Valgrub. The Rapeka would have just had 3 stacks of Elemental Aegis instead of us having a 5/8 Valgrub. So, plays a Molt Turtle and a Valgrub. He's got 3 mana left, of which he gets immune. Well, that's fairly annoying. We're falling behind pretty quick. We have no top end, right? There's no late game from our deck. It's a crazy freeze there. Crazy bad for us. It's a good freeze, just crazy bad for us. He gets to kill here, play like 6 additional things, and we pretty well lose this game. Oh yeah, we're super dead. Well, at least we got a couple of wins out of this list, so... I think this set of 5 decks was stronger than our last, and I think we'll see that reflected in our record. Yeah, we're just getting pummeled now. Hey, you got it. White flag. I don't have time to waste. Thank you, sir. Move down to our second 0 quantum shift list. And we're on the play here. Boy, this could get real nasty. Requires an immediate threat. There you go. Beautiful. Sure. Had a 66% chance to hit it and missed it. Oh, that's tough. Very tough. Good trade. We don't have a lot of payoff targets for these eggs right now. Sure. They effectively do the same thing. Just trying to stay ahead on the board. Sure. GG. We'll take that win. Yes, puts us to 15 now. As the decks are getting a little better, so are our records. That felt really strong. Just really good interaction to play with. Chu Chai, how are you? All right, hand looks okay. I have an early egg that's going to require an answer. We can skip to go to 3. We go right into 3 where we get a Demothra. That's disgusting. This is definitely not the thing that he wanted me to take away from him. Bonk him for 5. Our turn 5 isn't much better. We're really going to have to get to where we can play 2 cards a turn here. Reshi, are you still hanging out there? I think Diesel's back. Nice Gloom Toad. I see you. I have no play. You are hanging out. How many wins are you in? You think you'll be able to... Do you think you could DM me about... you only have 1 win? Oh, you must have not have played a lot. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. You think you could DM me sometime tonight about making a new layover or overlay? We'll discuss price if you want. Just DM me about it. I have some ideas. Nothing too in depth or detailed, but I do have an idea or six, or seven or eight. I don't know. Sure. Sparagu. Well, that was not very good. Hmm. Just save the runestone. Probably a good idea. Attack me? Question mark? Okay. Cool. Yeah, this game's this game's toast. Too many big dudes for me to deal with, I think. I will get a big Dusty, I guess, but take that for what you will. Actually, I can clear his whole ass board here. Almost his whole ass board, I guess. I probably should have played my other thing first. Left him at one. All right, so he is out of cards. We are looking pretty good here, I think. We're going to get some Mud Flood going. Need a way to get rid of some of this stuff. Actually, just kind of happy to just play my hand out here. I think this just seems sufficient. I think I win the race at this point. Okay, Goldpire is a bit of an issue, but... Alright, so he's played his hand out. I'm going to be very close to playing mine out. I don't have a lot of top end, so my draws aren't going to be near as good as his. That's good. Good use of Blydews there. Sure. Alright. Well, that does not help in the slightest. Okay, it does kind of, actually. Alright, so we knock that off. We can bonk this down. We can bonk this down. We can bonk this down. We can play Sparagu, and we can ship the turn back. Now we should be far enough ahead. We should be fine. These guys are not really upsetting me at the moment. Yes, good turdy turn. We do like that. And I am going to do this. Now we're within Aldrich range. I don't like that, but there's not a ton I can do about it. Alright, so we might have cleared this up as long as we don't get Aldrich or Giga Quacked. We'll be just fine. Okay, this is it. Can we do it? We did it. The Turdies win. Nice job. 16, guys. I'm actually okay to just hold the room here. I'm not super thrilled to be in this position where he gets a free Fayusha evolution. But I've been in worse positions, I guess, so. I'm actually just happy to clear the board here and force him to evolve on the egg. Nice, and send a snare that's going to get boogered to death. I could have chose to attack him there. Just probably not the world that I want to be living in, I think. Where I'm constantly having to attack him. I really do want to attack across. Purify. It's a pretty good one. Force him to attack into me. We do have our Cyclonius, which is good if we can make it to later in the game. He is being very aggressive at the moment. Tells me with all the light cards that we have on the board that he probably has an Aldrich floating around in there. Obviously, we don't want to fuck with that. I definitely don't want to get anywhere near Aldrich doing Aldrich things. Sure. He plays the equality guy, which is very interesting. We're just buying time. We get the equality off because it's better for us. We get our health back. Sure. Little do they know, I have a Charlene in here. So, we're going to rip that Charlene. We're going to bonk, bonk, bonk. Oh, they killed my Brun. Sakura. Interesting. Got the Urgakamups. Yep. Yep. You got it, buddy. That's not good for us. We're going to 8, but we do get a greeter here. And we can play an Elemental Aegis if we want it. I'm actually just kind of happy to play the Meat Bro, I think. His whole board dies next turn unless he gets aggressive with me. There's no world where he's not getting aggressive with me. So he's definitely going to attack into this, right? Oh, he just Cyclos. I'm going to Cyclo him back. So that's cool. Enjoy. Glad we could trade out Cycloniuses here. Sure thing, boss. You got it. Lightning. Lightning, dude. Go. Alright, well, we'll get the max value out of Dusty here. And we have 7. So we'll probably just get the Emperor Penguin down. It's a 6-9. We do have the resources in hand. We do not have the life total, which is unfortunate. So the Provoker was nice. I probably should have attacked the Penguin into the Cinder Imp, because if he draws an Aldrich here, I'm super dead. GG, sir. Chalk another one up. It's good. 17. Moving right along. That's not what I wanted to look at.